Welcome to the fastest chaos round of 16 here. Close matchup, probably player-wise and civ-wise. TwEpY with the Bulgarians in the blue, Chris with the Byzantines. But the Byzantines being helped out by the map a bit, as we do have 1.5 islands for everybody, and connected by a lot of shallows and no teams, but maybe team islands.
And also a starting stable, like they started with.
Ooh, true, yeah. That voice you're hearing is the top deathmatch player, Frost9 from Sweden, that is co-casting this match with me.
I'm a noob, man. Still a noob.
You're a quarterfinalist noob, at least.
Yes, that sounds good.
Maybe you can become a semi-finalist or a finalist noob. So.
Well, we have to determine the opponent first.
We have to determine the opponent, and we really do here in this match between TwEpY and Chris.
Yeah. Seems like no one is going for an early dock, really.
Only one eco kill so far by TwEpY, actually, on the side of Chris. Chris going for 3 castles, yeah. Surprisingly uninterested in water. I guess back docks would be easier here, but a long way to go around. And yeah. TwEpY has easier access to the middle water.
Yeah, I think that's really helpful here for TwEpY, since he has a slower civ and a worse navy civ. So yeah, this is super important for him, to being closer to the middle.
Alkhalim is asking to you how your encounter with Greta was after you deforested that map yesterday.
Oh man, I saw that message yesterday. It was very funny. I did not meet her. That's all I have to say.
And the encounter should have been today, right? Today's Friday. You're mixing up the days.
Ah, it is, yeah.
So if you were in front of Parliament, it would have been today, right?
Yeah.
Okay, back to the game. The doctor's still not up for TwEpY. He's just like patrolling army to the front, and I feel like Chris is taking better fights right now.
Yeah, that's a good fight
is helping out.
Chris. Yeah. Let's see if the onagers can get some good onager shots.
Yeah, would be necessary here, and that looks more than decent.
Yeah, but is it good enough? Not really.
No, not really. Like, the problem is that Cataphracts should be really good here, no? I mean, they kill... Like, Camel Cataphract mix deals with both conic versions. And Cataphracts are also quite good against siege in general.
Yeah, that's true. Still no docks from Chris. Very interesting.
Yeah, it felt like water would be the advantage for the Byzantines here. Chris made a lot of TCs, siege workshops, all those structures, but nothing for those heavy demos there. The fighting area is actually on the water, so if there were just heavy demos by the Byzantines, like, I don't see how TwEpY crosses that water, even though it's right in front of his base, so could have better chances. Now decent engagement by TwEpY, I think.
Yep. Seems like Chris is expanding to the right. Doing some sneaky stuff there.
Raiding a bit in the back with Cataphracts, but TwEpY shutting that down. Not only eco KD, but also eco development far ahead for Chris. Makes also a little bit of sense as it gets Red Milk Rain, while TwEpY doesn't. TwEpY is adding the docks, so that's also building time invested. I think building time invested quite well, but the production isn't invested into the docks at all.
Yep. Okay, Chris now is making docks on the right side. The right side of the island.
Come on, guys, the mods are actually doing predictions this time, and then nobody's betting. You didn't even have to say something. They're doing predictions and nobody's betting. Like, it's either the mods failing or the viewers, I feel. Probably everybody's from Sweden, so your government is forbidding you to gamble.
Yeah, no gamble.
Chris is getting a really nice position here. If he gets that forward castle up, he kind of controls the water from both sides, has expansion to the right, where he is also adding those docks now to... Maybe he just wanted to win the land control, and now he's going for the water control. Romans are a bit sadly running into a grapple stop.
I feel like he's adding his farms on the right side a little bit too close to the water. And to, like, TwEpY's island. It's a little bit risky. But But once again, he's so far ahead in the economy. He has 115 villagers soon. And TwEpY is only 55.
Yeah.
So it's very far ahead.
Only eco and gold, but the resources are still looking okay for TwEpY, so doesn't really need food or gold soon. It's the fights he's taking have been more efficient, 260 to 215 on the overall KD.
Oh, here comes the demos. Here comes the demos. Oh boy.
Cameron can't bet, but is getting ads for casinos and for poker. Tweeting being weird.
Man, he's too
Oh, that's all the SO! Boy!
Aye.
It's quite devastating for the pseudo player.
Yep, that was expensive.
Nice. Robot microing away from the demo ship. Not
I think we're seeing an overboom here. We're seeing an overboom from Chris, like 150 villagers.
Chris against Daywalker. I remember in the winner game in the group stage, he also made 150 villagers and said it was very much on purpose. He was aware of it and he thought it's just winning the game late for him there. So.
Okay, yeah. But I feel like 162, then we start talking like a little bit too much.
I still think he could have, like... I was also thinking it was an overboom back then, so... You have me on my side. I said Chris might not think it's one, but 165... I think everybody should accomplish it, except that.
Yeah. Isn't that the record now? 165?
For this tournament?
Yeah.
No, I think Polar went to 180 in one game.
Oh, okay.
Against you, I think, even. Oh?
Really?
Yeah, you only had at least he went to the 160s against you, where he only could make a Beddos and couldn't get any SO out because he was too pop locked in the Persian Malian.
Maybe Chris is gonna beat it today. Maybe he's gonna beat it today.
Chris deleted now, so he knows. He likes 150. He deleted back down to 150. But now he's making 10 more.
Yeah, he queued up in new ones.
Yeah, it's a mechanics thing. I also do it a lot. I delete villages and then my left hand just wants to queue villages all the time. Especially when I played a lot of RM. So my left hand is constantly queuing villages for longer times than in DM and it doesn't want to stop.
Yeah. It's a habit then.
Oh, did I forget the logo again?
The game has stabilized. And Chris is going over to TwEpY side to take his stone. Okay.
Ooh, yeah, there's nothing on the left side of the island.
Yep.
There's also only wood there and that stone, but TwEpY sees it directly or senses it and sends some conics there.
Yep.
I think the dog might have seen it. Yeah, the dog sees a villager.
But he missed the villagers. He went past it.
Hussars are smarter than conics.
Yeah. They'll do the job.
And Vampires has this logic where people who lack like the body strength are smarter.
Do you see TwEpY's villager number?
Oh, it's a battle! I won't expand on my theory, but
it's
170. So if that was a record by FreakinChris, it was instantly toppled by TwEpY. Okay, TwEpY deletes and has whales in queue as well. What I was trying to go on about is that units with less attack usually have more line of sight in the game.
Okay, the game is really like no one has an army really. It's like no military numbers.
22 to 28. Yeah, settle in, boys.
It's a peaceful game. Chris is adding like 2 castles, very close now to the channel.
I don't want to relapse into my old habit. Yeah, well, I'm very like I got slammed for over booming so much by everybody in the past that that makes you critical of overbooms, no? I mean, if you're a person that listens to advice.
I think 170 is a little bit too much. No matter what.
If he's still at 150 and Chris at 140. And both are not pop capped.
Yeah, they have like no echo. Even if they have like those high villager numbers. Like Chris is out of gold.
Someone have fishing ships? No, we have minutes on fish. By Chris.
I don't think there was like any gold really on the map. Seems like the gold is already out. Completely.
180 villagers per player mines a lot of gold.
Ah, that's true, that's true.
Also wasn't too much on the map, I guess, if it's already out in 20 minutes. There's a lot of stone still.
Yeah.
Oh boy, yeah, this map calls... I mean, the map control is still looking good for Chris, right? He's taking the stone on the left, which is kind of the gold, because there's so much gold, it's also maybe a bit for selling.
Yeah.
And Polar saying he is the trendsetter, so it's not me, it's Polar, first with the guard towers and now with the builds. I can get behind that.
Yeah. Follow what Polar does. I mean, a trash war, who wins that? Like, Byzantines have the cheaper units, but Bulgarians have like stronger.
Yeah, they've got against 200 if need be.
Ah, yeah, they do.
To beat Byzantine trash. And I mean, if it comes to the point that nobody can afford like Conics and Cataphracts anymore, and I think we're already at that point. But
Yeah,
Bulgarians
you're
have
already
also the Stirrups Hussar, so yeah, I think I like the trash war abilities better of Bulgarians. Seem to be only 2 relics on the map, and Chris got both. Or did TwEpY not collect relics again? No, TwEpY did not collect relics again. He has a relic there. He has 2 relics in his base as well. He has 3 relics in his base actually. But check them.
Ah, yeah, he has 2 back on that island.
Castle is being repaired by 1 villager there in the middle. Bombard cannon moving forward to those traps. And Byzantine castle is also an asset here for the later game with the 8000 HP. Air12 asks, where are the CA? Bit tougher because there is like Navy involved, which costs the same. But generally against Byzantines, yeah, I agree that Bulgarian CA would be good against Byzantines.
Yeah, it would have been okay, but like there was no gold really. Like we saw like 10 minutes of gold unit fights and then it was over.
Is there an argument to be made for TwEpY to say 1k stone here, make 4 ranges and make 1 batch of 40 ECA for the late game?
Nah, I don't think that. I mean, it just takes 1 mistake and you lose them to a demo.
Ah, true. Heavy demos being there, yeah.
Yeah, it just takes 1 mistake and all of that's gone. But I feel like TwEpY really needs to destroy those 3 castles now. That really controls the whole middle.
Yeah.
And he still has the, and Chris still has that castle to the left.
It's like 5 castles, so right?
Yeah, it's like a fortress now.
Yeah. It seems so unbreakable though. Like these 5 castles combined have 50,000 HP.
Oof, that's a lot of trebuchet shots.
And there's bombard cannons, right? And Chris is being very active with these 2 bombard cannons to deny anything pushing that.
Yeah, he's sniping the traps as soon as he sees them.
I think TwEpY will lose his front castle. He has a lot of trap hosts, but is that his only castle?
That was his only castle. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, he can never push that then. I mean, he can't push with rams as long as there's demos. He can't push with traps as long as he doesn't have castles. And he can't push with bombard cannons because he can't make them.
Well, he still has stone, so he could build a new one. But yeah, at the moment he has only 1 trap.
Are there docks in the corners? No.
No docks.
Can siege just kill a castle and some still survive? No. That can't be true.
Sounds expensive. I feel like TwEpY should mix in like 1 or 2 onagers. That would really help him in these like trash fights.
Yeah. Or like the Begans.
Yep.
You're 100% sure that 10 siege launcher without meat shield kill a non-Byzantine castle? I still don't believe you.
No, no.
You need at least 20.
I would say 15 would be like borderline, wouldn't it?
Maybe 15. Well, I just explained that being weak in Age of Empires 2 means being smart. So if you want to prove me wrong to call me weak is like a mistake by you, right? That means you're saying I'm right. There's a really nice, like I don't. What do you think of that castle by FreakinChris on the very left?
It's really good, I think.
It just means TwEpY can never get him off that part of the island, so that's why I like it, even though it looks a bit dumb.
Yeah, I mean he controls the wood, and I think at some part in this game the wood is gonna be like the deciding factor who wins this game.
No, your mistake was you're missing the proposition between stream and frost.
Dark, man. The good old troll.
I think I'm trolling back quite successfully.
That's good.
Susar moving to the right. That's a lot of exposed eco there by Chris, so maybe TwEpY can find some raiding angles like that. Can pull a hezzy.
TwEpY still doesn't have any castle, so he can't push Chris back. He can only raid, really. He can only raid.
Yeah, but sometimes can be enough to raid for 2 hours and then make a push, right? As he did.
That's true, and I think TwEpY's island has more wood. Like his 2 islands has more wood than Chris's island has.
Do they?
I
This
mean,
was
the
on
left
it
side-
earlier. He started it earlier, right here.
I feel like the left side has a lot of wood, but
Yeah.
yeah.
We'd have to check the start. But yeah, the problem for TwEpY is like he might have a lot of wood on the left side, but like Chris has that left side.
Yeah, he's controlling it.
But yeah, TwEpY is really starting to pump up the raids. Now Stirrup, Susar are no joke in raiding.
Yeah, and started mixing in some champions, I think. I mean, 200 swordsmen.
Nice. I wanted to see them for quite a while, but sadly they're kind of all being produced at the left and dying a bit to the castles on the way to the battlefield. While the wrecks in the middle are queuing halberdiers. I think a bit of a all Rex hotkey with those extra Rex on the left. I mean, the same for Chris though. He's producing halberdiers from his barracks on TwEpY's islands.
Yeah,
to defend the raids on the very other side of the map.
Yeah, I think that Creepos is killing a couple of halberdiers like every second.
And like TwEpY's 4 Hussar there in the back are very unopposed right now, and they killed a lot of villagers. They kind of emptied all the back eco. Chris is below 100 villagers. And if both people are starting at 180, that's quite some raiding.
He's still finding some warmers there that is killing TwEpY behind Chris's base.
Yeah, I mean, that's the problem, right? Chris made this mega fortress forward with those like 9 castles in one screen here, 7 castles. 6 castles kind of towards the middle. And his eco now is like, there's not many castles. 3 in his starting base and those 6 castles forward. And that's all the castles, and well, the one forward. Very forward.
Yeah, well, those farms will never get raided, but everything else is very, very exposed. Yeah, very low villager number now.
Yeah, he creates 150 pop.
Yeah.
Is TwEpY doing this just with pulling a hezzy?
And no castle, so he can't push. He can't do anything except raiding.
Yeah, I mean, that's like, how do you follow the raids up, right? At some point you want to follow the raids up with a push. And
Yeah.
He doesn't have gold for even a big ram push, would maybe be possible if he raids enough. But demos are too good, and now he's wasting a bit of heavies at the front there as well.
Yeah, attacking one castle with 30 halves. It's not very
Just
good.
trying to counter raid with halberdiers. It's also not working too well, as TwEpY's economy is actually protected with prepos everywhere.
It is creepos everywhere, yeah.
Even in that back island eco, I was thinking maybe Chris can raid by making a transport there from his left castle base, but nope, prepos there too. So TwEpY at the same time, TwEpY is combining a hezzy and a polar here.
No, but he doesn't have any tower, so it can't be a polar.
Yeah, but like Polar against Crewmate also this 50 gazillion crepos everywhere in his eco and also didn't have a castle.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I
So
really
I
want
think
TwEpY to like.
TwEpY is representing his teammates that were in the tournament.
He's representing Suno well there. But I feel like he really needs to clean up the left side of his island, so he gets control of that wood.
Yeah. With what siege? Ah, well, he can use ramps there. There's no demo.
He can use 300 halves to go for that castle. Maybe he can take it down.
Use helps to kill castles to force Chris to buy stone. Master plan. Yeah, Chris is completely out of stone.
We need more wood though.
Oh, the TNSO again. I feel Alkhalim really tested that and it works, but I can't believe it.
We're skeptical though.
Oh boy!
The sneaky demos.
The snaky raiders.
Really? Oh god.
I'm the Otter. This is Frost9, who you might know for playing some previous Deathmatch World Cups, maybe. Thank you so much to the Viper for a 3,000 people raid after Cartographers. I hope it went fantastic. Today, we are casting an $800 deathmatch tournament currently between TwEpY and FreakinChris. Frost9 is here with me, top 3 deathmatch player from Sweden. We're in a quite insane game with a lot of Byzantine castle fortresses. Tons of raiding going on. We saw some amazing demo shots. And I also see quite some gift subs by Huggie. Thank you so much for that as well. Thank you for all the follows that are coming in.
Oh, that's crazy, man.
This is great, and we're watching a great game and potentially a really great set as well. And this is only the first game of a best of 5 between 2 of the best deathmatch players in the world.
Yep.
So you're coming in at the perfect time as well. Like, I'm super amazed. Welcome everybody. Thank you so much. And Frost, take over a bit before I start crying.
Well, I feel like TwEpY really needs to add that castle so he can push back. Like you can't really raid forever. Maybe you can, but it's not good for the wood. And he really needs to add that castle before he has like no stone. And at the moment, I mean, Chris is out of. Well, he still has some food, so he can still make a lot of units. But those raids actually start to hurt Chris a bit, I think.
Yeah, its population. Well, its population is somewhat okay again, right? And yes, it is 10 castles versus 0 castles. It is also classes clumped up here and clumped up in the base. With, like, here was a mill, there was a TC, there was villagers, there was a lot of villagers that are all being raided by TwEpY right now.
Yeah.
Try to explain the standings here a bit. While TwEpY's base might not have castles, but it has 10 crepos that are placed around all his farms. And I think we've gone from the follows to the gift subs now. So once again, thank you so much for those 10 gift subs as well, Huggie. And yeah, bring us back to where the game's currently. Oh, sorry,
yeah, it's all good.
I'm trying to do the introduction part here. Right? You're the expert.
Yeah. It's perfect, man. Yeah, we still have that fight in the middle. And I don't know who's winning that actually. You have the trash from Byzantines against like the better units from Bulgarians. I guess it's numbers against quality.
Grumpy Grump, thank you so much for the sub as well. And for the ignorant, what is Deathmatch? So in Deathmatch, you start in post-Imperial Age with 10,000 wood, 10,000 food, 5,000 gold, and I think 3,000 stone? I always forget how much stone it actually is.
Yeah, it's 3k. Yeah, I think it is.
So the action starts. Yeah, one of the best DM.
No, isn't it 5k?
But I think it's less than the goal. I feel like we should know that playing DM for how many years?
It should be 5k. Should be 5k and you have 10k gold.
Okay, maybe it's 5k. Yeah, okay, I'm just out then. I'm also playing this game on a decent level, but never do math on stream, right? Counting is also math. Maybe?
It's too much.
20k, 20k, 10k, 5k. Yes, that makes sense, Evans. Of course, Amos knows the answers.
Yep.
Pro DM players. Yeah. I just got a Viper raid during my tournament, guys. Cut me some slack, okay?
I feel like TwEpY should. I mean, both players should actually stop lumbering that much. They should transition into more farmers, I think.
Yeah, Chris's farm number is really low for this stage of the game. I mean, it's also due to the raids never stopping by TwEpY, right? There's another bunch of Futsar going in. There's some Futsar in the back.
It's gonna be a wood game. It's gonna come down to wood. It's gonna be who controls the left side of TwEpY's island in the end, I think.
Yeah, that will be the important wood area. TwEpY's not moving at all to that direction, right? We do have that sneaky castle. Isn't that many villages there, though? So the wood steel is progressing very slowly there.
Yeah, it's a slow steel, very slow. But
and there's no bombard towers, no walls in this tournament. Keeps are allowed in these.
Yep. And still no castle from TwEpY, so there will be no map expansion from his side.
I feel like I should also say that you might be used to deathmatch being played on mirror. That has changed a bit in the last time. World Cup was also with a draft. This tournament is with a draft. That's why we're seeing Bulgarians versus Byzantines here. Very close matchup in DM though as well, as we are obviously seeing as we're having a very close game in front of our eyes. And we're also playing on Hyperrandom. This is the fastest chaos Hyperrandom. So we do see some maps we don't see that often in DM. And yeah, I'm very happy that we're already at like $800 in donations for a tournament with also for DM unusual settings.
Yeah, we would never see a map like this normally. Like a Team Island-ish map. Very interesting. I'm not used to that. But it's very fun to play on.
FU snack.
And the raid continues, Otter. it continues.
Interesting name to donate to the tournament after a Viper raid, but okay, we take it. $5 more in the prize pool, thank you.
That's nice. That's nice.
More raids coming. The raid continues. Oh, you didn't mean the donation by the raid continues.
No, I meant to the game. I meant to the game.
Oh, look at all those, like, this empty farmland, right? Is that farms already running out for Chris? Well, it's probably farms running out because they're being emptied, right? With the host tower.
Yeah, because there's
like a big gap there.
It's because it's like moving its villagers every time there's like hussars coming in.
Mm.
Oh, TwEpY is adding rams.
Let's go siege out of TwEpY! After the raids, we're gonna push the left side. Yeah, I think that's also the right move.
Yeah, it should really clean that up.
Do you think 4 rams would be enough?
No, I don't think that is enough.
I mean, there isn't much military there, but there is some production. It's also not the... I mean, those production buildings are also kind of hurting Chris.
Actually, he stopped them. I don't think... Maybe he has some other plans with those 4 rams.
Yeah, but like, these production from Chris on the left side, they're all just going through the base and eventually... They're still producing to the right side, right? What's the elo here? Top 16 deathmatch elo. Yep. RM, I think they're both like around 2k, I think.
Yeah. I have no idea about Chris, but I know TwEpY was around 1900.
Chris team game elo is probably really high. He's the brother of freaking Andy, right? And he plays a lot of team games and also team game tournaments with freaking Andy. Also played World Cup, I think, with him. Also plays Rage Forest a lot.
Yep. A solid team. Seems like those Rams found some action on the left side.
Rob Perry, thank you for another $10 into the prize pool.
No
Malda for one.
the snake here either.
And the Rams are now moving into the left. You probably just said that while I was looking at the drone.
Oh yeah, no. All good, all good. Can you look at TwEpY's queue? I feel like he has a few units in queue now.
21 Hussars, 75 Avidias, 41 Skirmishers, DM Skirms. Let's go. But I guess it's mainly infantry, right, by Byzantine, so it makes sense.
I feel like he should delete some villagers, unqueue some units, and sell food for his two-handed swordsman. I think that's what Chris is doing now. He's adding champions. And they're having a massive fight on the left side.
Yeah, I'm watching that massive fight. And also on the right side... Okay, no. There was a barracks attempted on the other side by Chris, but it didn't really go up. TwEpY is the one with heavy navy right now. I'm surprised. I mean, the navy is one ship big. Bulgarian navy going strong.
They have cannon galleon, right?
Yeah, but I think only regular. No elite.
Yeah. Well, that's better than no siege. So then it doesn't need a castle, I guess.
Ram push did fail. And there is one more ram on the field. But it's up against two-handed switch now, against the champions being mixed in. And I still feel like if TwEpY can consistently make two-handed swordsmen with +5 armor, he should kind of wreck everything here.
Yeah. Seems like he's doing that now. Adding two-handed swordsmen.
I know why Spec Dashboard isn't working. It usually is. The tournament is on Spec Dashboard as well. So should actually give all the standings. Maybe it's down.
And here
more
the
raids on the left.
Yeah. And on the right, and behind his base, everywhere.
Gold is very expensive. Yeah, market is of course sold out at this stage.
Wonder if we're gonna see someone buy wood eventually. If we go that far.
Yeah, Chris? Oh boy! Look at Chris' wood count. 15 on wood, 150 in the bank. TwEpY's doing a great job at raiding the wood lines. Like here on the left. The only wood choppers are those ones on TwEpY's island.
Yeah. That's starting to become a very big problem now. I like that Chris is adding hand cannons. That's really good.
Yeah, it does have gold, no? That's true.
Maybe that was a misclick, but he should add hand cannons.
Yeah, he has the gold for that. He's adding cataphracts. Oh, I would like hand cannons more, I think. Cataphracts are too expensive.
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna kill some units, but they're gonna die, so yeah. It would have been better with hand cannons.
Yeah, Grumpy Grump has a nice emote, wants to see some trebuchets. I think Chris needs a position first. I like that, people that probably just got a gift sub from the raid are already using the emotes. I love it.
That's perfect.
Go and train HCA, train HCA, train HCA. Kiloman and AR12 still on the Bulgarian HC train. Oh, mind blown. Byzantine CA. Byzantine CA are quite bad. No bloodlines. I guess that's the only thing they're missing though, really. Bloodlines and Parthian, I guess.
Yeah. They're quite decent, actually.
I don't think it's worth it against Stirrups Hussar.
Yeah.
Bulgarian can go siege onagers versus hand cannons. Yeah, but the fights are so messy that I feel like siege onagers die really quickly. But yeah, mixing a few SO in if the hand cannons come could be possible. Where are the cataphracts? So what are they doing? They're running around the middle.
Is still in queue.
Oh, there's some in the middle of the map on the water.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Do you think TwEpY's turning this around? But he still needs that left side, right?
I feel like TwEpY is wasting so much, but still has a lot of wood, so I guess he can still do that. But yeah, I think he's wasting a lot. I don't know.
If wood runs out, it should be great for Bulgarians, right? Because their Hussar are better and their champion line is better.
Yeah. And now the wood has ended on Chris's right side of the island, so he needs to go behind his base. And there's no protection back there. There's only one TC.
Yeah, and he has big stone problems, so he kind of can't even make another TC. It would be very costly for him to buy another TC. And now he invested all his gold into those cataphracts that I... not the biggest fan of. What's the stone price? 127 to buy, so I guess buying stone is still somewhat possible. You manage... if you can sell a lot, but you probably don't want to sell wood anymore.
Yeah, and the cataphract found some good value. They killed all of the 200 swordsmen.
Oh, on the forward. I was watching like the back eco, I guess.
Okay.
But they're still alive, so I can still watch the cataphracts. And is
Oh,
he gonna
there's
heal
one-
them? Oh, I like it that he's gonna heal them up.
There's one trap push in the middle.
Let's go. But what is it shooting at? Not at the crab host? Oh no, no it isn't. It is at the crab host. It just seemed to face the other
and the
direction,
trap
but
push is
still
over.
Hussar! Yeah, goodbye, siege push. Even a demo invested to kill the trap. I guess that adds some extra value. Trap is already dead, but now there was wood and gold invested into a demo.
Yep.
He's the low HP Karas. He's doing that.
Oh,
There
TwEpY
they
has a big bank now. 10k food, 8k wood.
I mean, he's not getting raided, so he's kind of constantly on those 90 farmers. He has to have a big economy. So I guess he
should
doesn't
really
want to
sell.
fight head on, and that's why he's like raiding more. Oh, sneaky siege workshop on the other side with a ram inside. By TwEpY.
Where? Ah, on the right. Yeah. I see it.
No army to support it though, sadly.
Yeah, I wonder what TwEpY's planning.
It's sneaky because it's not on its own island, okay?
Maybe he's gonna get the dock.
But yeah, I guess here would be sneakier with the transport ship, right? Make a
The ram is
transport
getting
ship here.
value, Otter.
Is it? Is it?
It
It is
Yeah.
nice. I thought it might die before, but no, it's worse. The siege workshop dies at the same time that the ram dies.
Huge value.
I think TwEpY should consider buying a castle on the left.
Yeah.
Buy a castle here on the wood, trap the other castle. I think he can afford that with selling food. And then he has the wood control. That will, I think, win him the game.
Yeah. Oh, no, he's adding Conix for the gold he had.
Why are they adding their cavalry unique unit for their gold? I think that's like throwing away gold for both.
Yeah, I guess helps. I mean...
Yeah, I mean,
expensive.
you're only getting champions for it after they fight helps. And you can make those for cheaper. But I guess it's like the theory is conic ram. No, the theory is conic cannon galleon push. Where even is the dock that he's making that in?
Yeah, where's the dock?
In the back!
middle one?
In the back! In the very back of TwEpY's thing.
Oh, back there. It's gonna go for the castle then.
He's going for the castle with it. Yes, I like it.
It should go for the castle, I think.
I think that's a siege weapon for that castle we didn't think about. Like from how I'm reading chat thought about it, but chat was moving so fast that I wasn't able to get chat's wisdom into me.
Yes, too much happening.
But chat's wisdom reached TwEpY, so that's enough, right?
Yep.
And big raid by TwEpY in the back. Now, oh, he's sending the conic into the back raid, into the wood line.
Ooh. And they're gonna fight against the cataphract.
Oh, they're gonna... Who wins?
Or not. Or maybe.
What wins, conic or cataphract?
I want to say Conic though.
Oh, conic should win until they die. And if they win until they die, then they don't die. So the cataphracts should win.
It makes sense. Chris is down to a very low villager number again.
Well, in these numbers, definitely the cataphracts are winning. But the cataphracts also do seem to do quite good.
Seems to be better than Conix.
Demo? The demo against that thing? No, there's no water units by Chris. Cataphracts seem to do well. I think the biggest story is the cannon game versus the castle.
Yeah, it seems like Chris hasn't noticed it yet.
It's obviously a lot going on. Even like we're just like, yeah, there's more raids, and we're looking at the little details that are happening besides the raids, while both these players have to pay constant attention to the raids. So it's much harder for them to notice like the little things that might be decisive in the end that we have the time and relaxation to watch.
Yep, we see everything. And there's another ramp push about to happen on the left side. With Carnage. Carnage skirmisher half hussar.
Oh, AI TwEpY army. Let's go.
Let's go. And the Rams got stuck, so there will be no push.
New and improved ramp pathing. No units inside them. It's a lot of clicking, man.
Yeah. Seems like Chris is intercepting the attack, though.
He's sending a lot of units there. Probably also gonna notice the cannon again now. The Conics are attacking the castle.
Yeah, I see that.
Like, non-elite cannon gains are so bad. I think the castle's also on a hill, so the non-elite cannon gain is attacking from under the hill, so...
I feel like TwEpY helped Chris with highlighting that. The cannon gain was shooting on the castle. Because now it sends villagers there.
Yeah, he's making docks to defend it, yeah. And the Rams got cleared too. Yep. Oh, this is so close, and I feel like this castle, if this castle survives, it's being repaired right now. And there is a fast fire ship queued. Like, yeah, this is super funny game, because they're fighting all over, but this castle is super crucial. And it's going to be decided by one fire versus one cannon gain. Yep. Breath ring, here
it comes.
Here goes the cannon gain. Byzantine castles are ridiculous, man. Just never dies and the cannon gain goes down. Dang it! It was such a good move.
And now TwEpY is adding Cav Archers. Oh god.
We're really seeing everything we called for. I mean, we have the time for them to try everything, I guess. Or we called for, people in chat called for, AR12 called for it.
I guess the only unit we haven't seen yet is an archer.
There's also a Dromon queued.
Ooh.
I could kill the Cav Archers.
Yep. It's like a Bangonel. Bottom water.
Where does he get the gold? They're mainly getting the gold from having 3 and 2 relics and from selling food. Because they have 60 farms and 90 farms.
Yep.
There's a lot of cadets now. There's 16 cataphracts on the field. So Chris is doing a good job keeping his cataphracts alive. We have 11 Cav Archers now. Contributing against the Halberdiers here.
Is the Cav Archer lover still in chat?
Yeah, AR12 is still there. I don't know where Dark is. Dark is also still there. AR12 and Dark were the ones originally calling for it before the raid. More people might have called for it after.
I didn't think we would see them this game, but yeah, I was wrong.
It's also Krummer arguing for people buying some cannon gains. At least one Dromon was bought, but it's not being made because it's stuck behind a lot of other queues. 21 skirms, 66 Halberdiers, 14 Hussar, and the Popcap.
Yep. There's a few units in line.
Do you think, are these Hussar going? No, they're going for the wood vills, right? They're not going for the castle. And I guess if, like, TwEpY can clear all these vills, then at least the wood on his island isn't disappearing anymore. And
yeah,
also is the only wood income of Chris, I think. Because that's about 9 villagers, right? Does he have any more wood? He has 2 on his backwood. It's kind of 4 villagers are working on his backwood. He has a little bit, and 1 working on, no, 2 working on the wood on the left side of his side.
well, he's trying to add more villagers, but as you said, they're stuck behind a lot of military units.
HCA bigger than any unit. Alkhalim is also still there. I mean, earlier in the end, the Elephant Archers beat this year, right? That's it.
Yeah,
so earlier. So maybe not against any unit. Isn't
Do you think
still
we're gonna
has
see
15 katas in these 2 castles, so I don't think he's losing them.
Do you think we're gonna see a castle from TwEpY?
Which, the one we talked about on the left? No, he has 100.
Like,
So
you
no.
think he's gonna make a castle before the game ends?
I would love to see it, but I don't think he will.
I don't think we will. I don't think it will happen.
No, like, the moment he invested his gold into Connix instead, and then invested it into CA instead, I don't think we're gonna see it invested with it into a castle. Because he also had like 400 stone at that point, I think, and then he invested into... Oh, probably TCs? No, he invested it into another crab host in the back island. I don't know. Yeah, his last wood on the back island protecting, but I think he's gonna get that anyway, and he needs the one in the middle.
Yeah. Oh, Chris is gonna lose his lumbers again behind his base.
That's good, but there isn't too many. Ted Baker also raiding us with 42 people. Also 42 people from Ted. Also nice. For you, mate. Thank you so much for the raid, Ted. Currently watching round of 16 of the Fastest Chaos $800 deathmatch tournament on Hyperrandom. TwEpY and Chris, 2 of the top 16 players, obviously. Otherwise they wouldn't be in this round. And we're gonna see who makes it to the top 8. First game, and an amazing game. We had great scenes with one cannon gain almost killing a crucial castle. And now we have Bulgarian CA on the field and Byzantine skirms added to counter that. And the Dromon is out. And it's killing that crab host! That crab host that we didn't like. It's getting killed.
Let's see if TwEpY noticed that. I don't think he's gonna notice it.
He has a dock nearby. The dock that made the cannon gain is right next to it. He could easily make a fire ship.
This is like a similar scenario. But
yeah. And so close, right? It's like the structure on the other side of the canal here in the very west.
He's gonna get the creepers.
Creepers isn't a Byzantine castle. It goes down a bit faster. Also, a Dromon is, I think, better than a regular cannon gain. Raids coming in on the left, but there's like, nothing there. It's also not on the hill. Oh no, it is on a hill.
Yep.
Byzantine castles are good, simply. The Cavachers are being kept alive nicely. The Cataphracts are also still alive, but they're mainly sitting in these castles.
And healing, yeah? That's very smart. Yeah, it's gonna be a wood game. It's gonna be a wood game, for sure.
And the CA, I still think... I think I'm switching to Team CA if I hadn't already. I just asked the question. I didn't pick sides.
No, don't leave me, Otter, man. Don't leave me.
Yeah, but I really like them in these fights. They seem to be dominating, and ever since TwEpY added them, they're pushing back.
Yeah, but now there's gonna 22 Cataphract is coming.
Cataphracts from the right, Dromon from the left. Let's go.
Oh, TwEpY, no! TwEpY went the wrong way. Oh, maybe. Oh, sneak through that. Nice.
Yeah, he's losing some HP. But that means he's dodging the Dromon. I really wanted to see the Dromon shoot the Cavachers, though. I have to admit. I was thinking about it while the Dromon was in queue forever. There's a second Dromon now. And TwEpY is losing that dog. Yeah, but does it matter? Like, the wood is empty there now. Like, yes, he lost the crab host, but the crab host doesn't matter anymore. I mean, there's a few farms and shit. But
I really don't like that TwEpY adding Connix and Rams for his gold.
Thank you so much, Creeping Death, for $10 into the prize pool. I feel like we're closing in on the 1,000 here. Well, not really. We're at 825. But thank you so much. And also, like, people coming in and saying nice deathmatch tourney. Like, you can't believe how happy that makes me. They were just nicely tucked in besides 3 stables. Taking a great engagement there now. The cataphracts are too scared to go onto them as they are sitting in a nice choke point for our blue player. And there comes the next 2-2 train.
Oh, and the drone one. They keep on sniping creepers.
They need to turn around and snipe the cav archers, Chris. Come on, give us that. They're so clumped up here. They're so clumped up. They're coming. They're coming. It's happening. They're shooting the cav archers. I'm sorry. I know you're the claymate of TwEpY, but I just really want to see robots kill cav archers. And I'm neutral as well here, right? Nice shot.
Really
cav archers aren't going down that fast, but there was quite some HP taken. Now the cataphract taking engagement there as well. There's the better booms in chat, love to see it. But now the cav archers are kind of on the other side again. The Dromon-less side, but the Skirm-richer side.
Imagine if Dromon could cut wood. That would have been hilarious.
I think they can, no? Ah, no, they can't.
No, they
can attack ground, but they can't cut wood. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, maybe they're gonna shoot on the cav archer, no? Oh, okay, they can't reach.
Too far, I think, yeah. I was like, I almost panicked because I missed the time to shortcast, right? But I didn't. They were not in range. I know when I shot. That's not true, I actually don't. I just shot way too much. But back to the game. Skirms are getting some hits on them now, but yeah. I mean, TwEpY is still kind of getting to play CA Hussar, which is a combo that's in general really hard to deal with for Byzantines.
Yeah. I mean, Chris has to invest into wood units, while TwEpY doesn't really need to do that. He can just make his Hussars forever.
He has 10k wood in the bank. I mean, yes, Chris still has the wood control here on the left side. And
yeah,
he does have the Dromon, so...
Man. Those Romans are doing damage.
They are taking out quite some farms. TwEpY's under 90 farms now. And
yeah,
he's also being pushed here. Thanks. There's still follows coming in, guys. It's crazy. It's also 600 people staying here from the raid. I wouldn't have... That's like... Thanks a lot. Two more raids by TwEpY, but I feel like TwEpY is always raiding this spot on the right side of Chris Island that's kind of already empty.
Yeah. Oh. It's so empty.
It's also empty of farms by now, but there's still 63 for Chris, and he has 1,500 wood with a lot of wills on wood now. Where did those wills even come from? Like, he doesn't have a TC there. Did he transport them?
I think they just stay there the whole game.
Was it that many?
I think so. Somehow they managed to survive everything.
Oh, the demo against the Dromons. But I don't think one demo is enough.
Yeah, TwEpY should add the fire ship.
Two demos now. Chris actively microing the Dromons. And he will only get one.
Can you see how many halves he has in queue, Chris?
230.
It could queue more if he had more barracks.
If he had more, are they all full queued? No, they're not full queued. He could queue more on the barracks on the left.
Okay.
How many barracks does he have though? 29 barracks. Sounds like he can add more.
I feel like Chris is winning this.
Another demo on the Dromons. Attack rounds not really working. Could get both here. Only gets one. Chris splits in the last second. It's like constant land fighting, but these little water fights, they're like so much easier to hype up a bit. And they do matter. I mean, those Dromons took out a lot here. And say goodbye to the last Dromon.
It's looking really good for Chris.
When you say no walls, can they make house walls? Yes. Thank you for hosting this very interesting game and the people nice enough to play with Dashment with noob. There's no noob, there's only future DM players.
Exactly. Well said.
And thank you. 2 demos for 1 Dromon is worth? True. Romans are kind of cannon gains, so they're very expensive.
Yeah.
I could just say Romans are very expensive, but I think they cost the same as a cannon gain, right?
I think there's a slight difference.
Okay. I won't
Just
do
a little
counting on stream again. Chris should make more Romans and clean the stables from the coast.
It's only 20 wood less. Like
20 wood less. And Roman is cheaper. Okay, but yeah, the main cost here isn't the wood yet,
Yeah.
I guess. Might become the wood. I think at that point the game ends.
Here comes the Romans again, looking for the Cav Watchers.
Oh, baby! Oh, massive shot. There's like 5 going down. These are very important, guys. 17, quite low HP, 2/3 of the HP. But I mean, the Roman is also expensive, right?
And TwEpY can't get to 200 pop because he has no food. He needs to add more farmer.
I think the Romans are winning the game then, right? They emptied quite some farms. They are a constant threat, and Chris is holding the line here around TwEpY's production since quite a while now.
Yeah, yeah.
Scavengers are still also holding the fact for TwEpY. Chris the one adding ramps now to get through that production, which is working. And as I've seen the people in chat calling for Romans to having cleared that production as well. Where's the one Roman right now? Oh no, it's being made. It died to demos again.
Yeah. It's demos versus Dromos.
Yeah, I feel like do Bulgarians, I think Bulgarians get no fast fire, right? Bulgarians only get regular fire ships. Probably the reason why it's going for demos, but he also doesn't have heavy demo. So I probably think like 2 fires in the back would be the better defense against the Romans. As well, they survive.
Yeah, I would prefer fire ship for sure.
Fire ships in general aren't that useful in DM. I think that's why we're sometimes not seeing fire ships in DM games where like people that only play RM would always make fires.
Yeah. They're not really that useful here in deathmatch.
Another nice back raid from TwEpY on Chris's wood line. There's a lot of villagers on the back wood line right now for Chris.
Yeah, but he doesn't need them since he has, I don't know how many helps in queue.
Yeah. But not many skirms in queue.
Ah, that's true. Seems like he's
It's
trying
making
to add
up now even.
Arbalest, yeah. We're going through the whole unit spectrum today.
Bulgarian archers, right? We're also gonna see Bulgarian archers in this game. If it goes long enough.
Maybe if we see a misclick, we're gonna see one.
Blue 0 wood, yeah, TwEpY. Yeah, true, TwEpY went all the backwood, right? Where are the 6 wood cutters?
I think that it's the ones that is walking to the wood.
So he doesn't have any wood income.
Yeah,
Both 3k wood.
I think TwEpY is dead.
Yeah, but I also thought he was dead, but right now he won the fights and cleared the access to the wood.
But he's 130 pop. That's the
Yeah,
issue.
it's like when the next army of Chris comes in, he's probably dead.
There is an archer in the queue for TwEpY.
Really?
Are you kidding me?
What?
Where is it?
It's on the field. It's on the field. It's running between the units. It's running ahead. It's fighting the Heavenians. It's still alive. The Heavenians. No.
Okay, the only unit we haven't seen yet is a Scorpion. Let's go Scorpion.
I mean, I have to say this, right? I called that we're going to see a Bulgarian archers. Literally 1 minute before we saw a Bulgarian archer.
Okay, I want to say Scorpion. Let's make it happen.
Okay. Does he even have
and
siege
then a siege
structure?
tower.
Yeah, siege structure.
Siege tower and Scorpion. That's what we have left, I think.
Well, pretty much. But I can't think of any other Bulgarian unit we haven't seen yet. The fire ship.
Petard.
And Petard, yeah.
Yeah, but okay, that unit we will never see because there's no castle.
Yeah, I mean, at least not a Bulgarian Petard. We could see a Byzantine Petard, but I don't think we're gonna see a Bulgarian castle again.
Yeah, it looks dead there.
Oh, we saw monks. They both have relics. They both must have made monks.
Yep. I guess trade cog also.
Yeah.
Trade card.
We were talking military units, right?
Well, we started added everything.
But yeah, TwEpY's very pushed back in his base. Now he has 0 on wood and FreakinChris controlling all the wood lines. I mean, what a game! And it looked really tough for TwEpY before he kind of raided his way back into the game. But the fact that he never cleared the left side, that cannon galleon didn't take out the castle, in the end meant he was pushed from there, and now Chris is all the wood. And also TwEpY can't make siege rams anymore because he has 300 wood and 9 skirmishers in queue. That's all his wood.
And now
it's TwEpY, man. I mean, such a great performance on a map that is a bit better for Byzantines in an even civ matchup. And almost a fantastic comeback, I think. The start went better for Chris, like with the control at the front.
I think Chris won the game when he took control over the left side of TwEpY's island.
You caught that as well then, right?
Well, I didn't think it would win him the game, but that was very important though. Oh, we're seeing another creep post in the middle.
What? How? Where? What? How did he afford that? But I know where. Dromon is directly there though, but it's not shooting at the right villagers. And the creepers goes up, and maybe TwEpY has another life if he can get back to wood. Skirm versus Skirm now. Bulgarian Skirms are like okay, lacking the last armor. Byzantine Skirms are obviously better though. And cheaper. Yeah, but TwEpY's farm numbers are quite low still, right?
I feel like that was a desperate attempt to secure some wood.
You know, a game was a good game when a key moment was whether one cannon galleon took out a castle for wood access. I agree, I enjoy this. But the trap! Oh, the trap! It isn't a Dromon winning the game, that's the sad part. But it's a trap winning the game, and TwEpY calls it. And it was a cannon galleon almost winning the game.
What a game!
What a game! Oh boy!
My God!
This doesn't feel like a game one, man. We've still got potential 4 more games to go, and it's very likely that we get a close set here now after that. How close game 1 was, right?
For sure, for sure. Wow. Okay.
Oh boy. 3,800 kills for TwEpY to 3,242 for FreakinChris. Chris with way more raises. And TwEpY with very even on the economic side. TwEpY in the end with more food collected. I think due to the raids, but also raids are investing food that you're gonna lose.
Yep. And look at the gold. There's like no gold. Only 16k collected.
True, there really wasn't much on the map, right? And parts of that is relic gold as well. Where's relic gold actually here? 8,000 relic gold to 6,900 in favor of TwEpY. So that's only like 22k gold for each player collected without relics. 2,300 helps casual numbers. Yep.
Insane game 1.
What a game. And I need to step away quickly. I thought about if I do it before game 1. I didn't expect game 1 to be 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Good.
Yep.
Enjoy your time with Frost, I guess.
Okay, guys. What civs do you think it's going to be now? What's the civ prediction? I can see the civs, so I can't make any. Let's see if anyone is correct. So they have used Byzantines and Bulgarians. Hindustani, Chinese, okay. Hans Turks. That would be a crazy mangonel fight. Hans Persians. Okay, so far one person has been right with one civ. Actually, 2 players have been correct with 2 civs, but not the right combination. The interesting war. This one. No, not Hindustanis Persians. No. No, not Hans Chinese. That's true actually. Yeah, that would have been funny. If... Yes, Chinese versus Persia. There we go. And I can actually see the map, but I'll pause. We'll wait for Otter.
I'm back, and what I completely forgot to say is that you should follow this lovely Swedish voice too. He promised me if he wins the tournament, he's gonna stream again.
I might stream before that.
I would very much enjoy that.
Get some.
Alright, I'm getting into the game.
Okay. So you see the zips, right?
Ah, Spectre bot broke. I've
already spoiled the zips for viewers.
Yeah.
Did you hear the zips?
No, I'm having trouble finding it.
Oh, okay. Maybe it was a read and I just paused. I don't know.
Dashboard doesn't have anything. Do you have a code?
No, I just saw it, so I just clicked on it. Maybe they used to read them.
I didn't look in-game. I see it in-game. I'm not used to looking in the lobby browser. I just look at Spec Dashboard usually.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
the classic way working is like, okay.
The classic way worked this time.
Mods, I feel like we should do 5-minute predictions, because 2-minute predictions usually don't work. I don't know if that's maybe the old one. But yeah. Where are you paused? I'm at 45 minutes. Seconds.
Oh, I was at 1 second. Let me see. Okay, I'm paused. 46.
3, 2, 1. Let's go. Persians, Chinese. Yeah, I heard you say that before, but what do you think about the matchup?
On this map, I don't know. This is a very interesting map because you could use water.
I feel like right side water is the important one here, right? Because that's all connected.
You have that like little hill-ish water. I don't know how that works, but you have that. But yeah, I think I would prefer Persians though. You just mass up elephants and just go for it. That's what I would do here.
I don't mind the map though if Chinese can profit from their Chinese in deathmatch also start with more villagers, which is really handy to get early production, early economy out here. FreakinChris once again not deciding with the better water sieve to go for the early docks. And I think like early docks here on the right side and like pressure, it could kill. Cannons could kill 2 castles here.
Yeah, that would be so devastating for Persians here.
And yeah, hi Blacksky, co-host of the tournament as well. And yes, we got a big Viper raid and also a lot of people stayed and are enjoying the game so far. I'm super happy and super thankful for all of you being here. And also for the tons of follows, which, sorry, I can't say all the names right.
Yeah, that was a crazy raid earlier.
And straight away castle from FreakinChris in the middle. I also really like these towers that are kind of securing Chris water. Chinese have good keeps, and they can be some nice control.
Isn't TwEpY's ship locked into that little pond? I don't think. Can he access that other water really?
Oh, I think he can't.
I think he can't, right? I don't know. It depends if he can go through that little ice.
Yeah, there's that little space in the middle. Maybe he can go through that.
Maybe.
He can demo some heaviest from it, so it's fine, I guess.
Okay. Found some value.
Elephants are being masked, like map control a bit, given away to the Chinese. TwEpY looking to mask a big death ball here. Is present on that right side water, and Tris very late on the docks again, I feel. I like the idea about the towers for control, but...
I feel like Chris is doing something similar on the other side. Like, he's gonna be stuck in that little pond with some of the docks.
Oh, yeah. I've seen Andy do the same mistake. And I'm asking myself if it's a map mode thing that...
Well, it's very easy when you're playing that you don't see it. Like, you just throw down your docks and then you realize. Okay.
Yeah, true. You realize later that there's no crossing. What are there? You just make the docks in the build order. Yeah, it's probably what it is.
Yeah. Seems like TwEpY is building up a huge death ball here.
Andy and mistake doesn't fit in the same sentence, says Andy.
It
did it though? It was the opener against Stereo.
Andy.
Me slandering Andy is also how I show him my love usually, so it's fine.
That's good. Show Andy love.
Elephants are being pushed back here. I think it's quite enough helps. There are scorpions being added in by the Persians now as well, as I've seen some people call for Chinese scorpions, but onager help is usually what's the best defense against elephants in the
Yeah. I feel like TwEpY should go for it now. Since he's already committing his elephants, he should just go for it now.
It is 26 elephants. And after the cast yesterday, we now know that they are 3% faster than in previous patches.
You can really feel it.
They feel a lot more faster than just 3%. But like 3%, I guess, Aztec farm bonus is also 3% and it's really good. So 3% can just be a lot.
It's a lot, I guess.
And it is a successful push here for the Persian so far.
Yeah, but is it enough? I mean...
he also has cannon gains. Elite cannon gains for the Persians, something Chinese don't get. And maybe this time TwEpY can finally kill a castle with cannon gains. He's also attempting to make its own there, doesn't get insta-killed. Traps for Chris. Yes, not being made because they're focusing on Chukonu. I'm not sure how much they are contributing. And it is indeed rocketry scorps. He's not going elephants. Chris is following what chat's saying and not what the casters are saying and making scorps. Which I guess, scorps have bonus damage against elephants. So actually, maybe as long as TwEpY has no onagers, it might be good. Right?
Yeah, I think Scorpions is fine. And now TwEpY has no economy. He only has this army that he have now.
It's a really strong army though. He has bombard cannons too against the scorps. He does have 5 trebuchets. He's at least 20 farmers already. Chris is also...
Only 20 elephants.
Only 20 elephants.
Only 20 elephants.
Like TwEpY's position, I think.
Also, I think he's gonna get the middle control though.
Yeah, middle control should be very decisive here. There's a lot of gold like controlled by the middle. Also, there's a big forward gold here for Chris. 5k gold on that. If TwEpY can deny that. With the middle, it's also easier to get water control.
That's such an unfortunate spot to have a gold on.
But it wasn't too bad as long as Chris had the middle.
That's true, but yeah.
Came first, FreakinChris or FreakinTwEpY. Sounds so much like hen or egg, but it's actually like a guaranteed to be decidable problem.
Yeah.
Brothers might be twins, but still, even then they're not coming out at the same time. So in every case, by brothers, you can always decide the question. But the who came first is making me crack up. It's like, who came first, hen or egg? And who came first to the hill was Chris, but who gets the hill is TwEpY.
Yeah. Maybe those 20 elephants was enough. I mean, Chris has no food.
Yeah, good amount of siege behind. Like, rocketry scorpions might be decent here, but like, scorpions behind elephants are still always a great combination because they kill everything that kills elephants.
Yeah.
Besides onagers, I guess.
8k gold. 8k gold.
Yeah, it's a Chinese problem though. You have 8k gold and no good unit to use it on.
Yeah.
In DM. Or like in post-dim. Feels a bit like a 1-1 here.
Yeah. Seems like your prediction is gonna be broken. Your 3-0 prediction.
Oh yeah, true. I said 3-0. Like that was before all the hype trains happened. So I feel ashamed about that 3-0 prediction now. It was spark debate, right? I've been saying all week Chris is so good. He was 3-0, and I said a lot of like 3-2s that are like optimistic for good sets about the other sets, and I had to follow through. Also, score is wrong. Oh yeah, of course. I'm also doing score wrong. Oh well, like I'm notorious.
It's good that you're wrong. It's good that you're wrong. Then we can see more games.
I'm very happy that I'm wrong, not about the score entry, but about the prediction. Monk defense now, let's go. Who said we wanted to see more monks last game? There you go. 7 monks on the field. He's even converting squads here, right?
Is he?
Ah, no. I saw Scorp die and I thought it was the monks and heresy, but persons obviously don't get heresy.
So yeah. Should be converted.
Can't be. Yeah, Chinese get no redemption as well. That's... Wait, Chinese got no block printing, but I thought they get redemption at least. Oh, I'm probably wrong again. It's Amen. So they have block... What? They have block printing now?
Yeah, before they didn't have that. They have it now.
I don't
know when that got out.
Vote to the history fans that were complaining that Chinese invented block printing but don't get it in Age of Empires. That's just why I like thought it was still that. But
okay.
I guess the lore people won the fight. Maybe they gave them block printing and took away redemption in that turn?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
but
yes, that's what it is. Amos is saying that's what it is, so that's what it is.
Oh, okay. If he says it's so, then it is so.
Amos is always right.
Yep.
And we have a Chinese war elephant. His friends and his friends' scorpions aren't happy. We have another Chinese war elephant actually taking out some scorps. And being joined by another one. Oh boy, that war elephant is killing all the scorp army.
Oh. It's finding good value.
Really good value. You use the other, like, TwEpY's retreating everything and losing everything on the retreat to the trader elephant.
That elephant killed so much.
Even the Citadel Castle took so long to take it out.
Seems like TwEpY is taking his time here, building up economy.
That was a nice defense for Chris to stabilize there with like the monks and some siege of his own. He's preparing some cavalier in there. Chris is pop capped still, and he does have some docks on the left, as he did dock the bigger water on the left now, but still doesn't really have... Oh god, that dock also doesn't work probably for Chris, right? The last dock he has remaining on the right.
We don't know about that ice yet, if you can traverse it or not.
I think it's like, from where the ships are standing, I'm pretty sure it's not traversable anyway. Because otherwise we would see more ships, I think, on both sides.
Yeah. This is so hard for Chris to push back. Like, up the hill against Persians, as long as they have gold. Like, very, very hard.
Both at exactly the same farm count, 61.
Okay. Almost a similar villager number as well.
Yeah, but Persians just have the better army at this stage. So.
Yeah.
And Mr. Kirby official is correcting me once again. You can go over ice demos from the left docks of Chris, reach the docks of TwEpY. I mean, if we have 700 people all the chat all the time, I will obviously be proven wrong more often because there's more people who can be right?
That's true. That's true.
Savar raid. I still love to say Savar.
Savar, yeah.
No, you have to say it. You have to roll the R at the end. It makes them so much cooler.
No, I can't roll it like you.
You can't roll the R. Oh my lord.
Not really. Savar. No.
But Swedish always sounds so like people could roll the R.
I don't think it depends on where in Sweden you're from, like the dialect.
Yeah, it's same in Germany actually. It also depends on the dialect. Savar trying to kill the monks. And the elephants going on to the Chukodu. Oh boy, that's quite some clumped up units.
Yeah. Run away.
I'm an elephant. And the onager shots, driving the elephants back. I was like, fight from the perspective of an elephant.
I don't understand why TwEpY isn't committing his elephants. Like, he gets scared by like 2 monks or something.
The conversion sound, man, it's a scary thing to hear.
Yeah, but so
yeah,
like
that's not really good. I think he doesn't want to overcommit and lose the game from there. He thinks he's in a winning position. He's also mining the forward gold.
Yeah, he's playing a bit too cautious.
I tend to agree. Like, Chris still has that whole gold bank, right? So, at some point, TwEpY needs to push through to finish this.
Yeah.
Taking out this concern. He's always going back with the elephants.
It's like an AI, like barbarian mode, where they just go back for no reason.
Yeah, when you shoot a castle at their cavernous, they go back. Exactly, that's what barbarian does.
It's like that.
When there's a monk converting, he goes back. But going back against conversions with elephants, I don't think that works. They get converted.
And now he's losing a lot of onagers.
Yeah, the converted elephants are killing so much siege. Like, what I like to see from TwEpY is also like using the water control. Like, he could kill a lot with cannon gains there on the right side. It would make pushing so much easier to have them as support.
Yeah, he could snipe a lot of buildings. And now TwEpY is out of gold, so he can't really continue doing this like hit and run thing with the elephant.
Yeah, Savar could clear everything right now. Savar really good against archery units. They are getting a nice surround on the Chukuni. That's beautiful micro and another shot on top. Oh my god, that micro move, moving the Savar around, surrounding with the Savar, shooting with the other trap. Beautiful play.
That might have killed Chris.
I think they decided the game. Yeah. I don't know. We can't do too much. Like the Savar are faster. I think it was just really nice micro by TwEpY. And now he has all the traps in it, free reign. Yeah, that was the finishing blow.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that Chris onager?
Yeah, it was friendly fire.
Oh boy, it was Chris. I didn't realize. I thought it was TwEpY's onager. Okay. Yeah, obviously then it's a mistake.
Yeah.
But that makes the scene even better.
Yeah, everything collapsed now.
Yeah, now like look at the eco, right? The eco's super unprotected. He is like a bit, Chris does this a lot, right? Make a strong fortified position somewhere where he thinks the opponent can't get through, and then behind that the eco is all open. It's a bit similar like last game.
It's like a line of defense, and if you get past that, it's open field.
Yeah. And this time TwEpY managed to break it, I think. 2 more castles on the north. Relics are also exposed there.
He has a lot of help though in Q.
107, yeah.
But he has no pop space now.
And he loses another castle, making that problem even worse. And Chris calls the double GG with a plus sign.
GG.
That's obviously a typo. But we do have the 1-1 set. Let's go. My prediction is out of the window and I'm happy about it. Your prediction's going strong?
Still alive. Still alive. Well, I guess my prediction is alive until someone wins.
If we see a 3-2 for someone. If
Yeah.
you have 3-1. Okay, then also someone won. Yes, you're right. Your prediction is on left until the sensor. Oh god, the KD, typical Persian KD here. 830 to 403.
That's such a hard matchup for Chinese on a land map.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't really a land map though. I think like with the full water play on the right and then killing the castles from water and maybe even landing or something or making a presence on TwEpY's island again or something. TwEpY could have, like, Chris could have made it a bit more about water than he did, I feel.
Yeah, for sure.
But like that was mainly a land game where Chinese get the early start and then Persians have the stronger army.
Okay, see prediction for the next game, Otter.
Me? You made chat make such a nice guessing game last time, but I can do it. Do you know it already or not? If you don't know it, then
I know the civs. I know the civs. I can see it.
Persians win against Chinese.
Yeah.
And going Hans makes 0 sense. Going Berbers also doesn't make too much sense. So Vietnamese Incas again, I think.
You are 100% correct.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't expect to be correct.
You are 100% correct. Congratulations, man. You advanced to the next round.
That's all I wanted. And that's great news for TwEpY, though. Like,
Inca
that's
Vietnamese.
I think you would want, right?
Yeah, it should be one-sided. For Incas, I would think.
Bombard cannons might help a bit, I guess. Onager bombard cannon, something that like Vietnamese could both add.
But they have no meat shield that they can use against Inca.
Oh, and we're on a very open land map here.
Yeah.
With a lot of
outposts.
It's a hill.
It's like a small Kilimanjaro hill.
True, it's a hill. It's a flat hill with little hills on top of it. Interesting.
There's not that much wood.
Left side. A wood line, right? We always call it a wood line in Age of Empires. Here finally is one. A wood line.
That's like a Michi wood line.
A bit smaller. Alright, I'm at 25 seconds.
Okay, yes, 28.
3, 2, 1, let's go. FreakinChris as the Vietnamese in the green and TwEpY as the blue Incas. And I think this matchup might be about elephants and Kameyuks, but it doesn't look like it. Barracks start? Did they start with the barracks?
Champion, yeah. I mean, those Kameyuks yesterday that we saw, they were crazy good against champions.
Yesterday that we saw is a weird formulation for talking about your own Kameyuks.
Well, those Kameyuks were brutal. Like, I was also surprised that they were that good.
They crushed the Kongs, man.
I think they gotta do something similar here, if he makes them.
He needs to make them, because there's actually some elephants queued. And Kameyuks are one of the unique unit elephant killers. The other ones are flaming camels and what's the third one? Jeremy's crossbow.
Mameluke.
And Mamelukes. Mamelukes is like the number 1 of them. Mamelukes probably the number 1. Kameyuks the number 2. And then I don't know. Flaming camels probably even better. Jeremy's crossbow at it. Both depend on the situation.
They're probably better, but you don't preserve the numbers, though.
Yeah, exactly. Eagle raids by TwEpY.
Yeah. Found one villager, I think.
Yeah, not that successful. Even though it's like Elephant Champion who are slower. Chris making a very conservative base build here. All the villagers walled in.
Quick walling with palisade walls.
Yeah, this is like Is Chris becoming full-on armor by now, or why is he quick walling with Palisades? It's usually the top armor move, and they're so used to quick walling with Palisades that they don't use stone walls. Like DMers always use stone walls normally. I still consider Chris is like enough of a DMer that I would expect stone walls of him. But I mean, it worked. They held. And very condensed space layout helped as well a lot.
Yeah.
And now the Kameyuks are on the field. Kameyuk Slinger, double unique unit comp here. And it feels really good here, right? It's Infantry Elephant. Kameyuk Slinger should have a good time.
Yeah. And hill bonus with that.
Slingers with hill bonus.
Look at those cavalry fire. My goodness.
Kameyuks are insanely good, man. If there's no onagers on the field, and where Chris sea truck shops are, now he's making some. The only counter to Kameyuks is onagers, generally.
Yeah. Teutonic Knights. Also.
Yeah, they don't look as good as Teutonic Knights, but they do look really good.
Yeah. It's like
I wasn't sure.
All in here with the map control.
Yeah, and Polar. We see some little Polar tribute.
2 towers here.
2 forward towers. Onagers by himself, I like that a lot. They have siege engineers. Vietnamese have siege engineers too, but having onagers to defend against onagers, which onagers counter this comp, is a good idea. Now, FreakinChris needs bombard cannon. Bombard cannon Rattan, probably good army here. Or like the best army you can make, but very, very hard to micro against.
Very tough against a hill as well. Like, yeah. It's gonna be tough for Chris to get back into this game.
I seemingly missed a huge onager shot. How huge was it, Frost?
Was there an onager shot? I think I missed it as well.
Okay. I feel better now that at least you missed it as well.
What? Was there an onager shot?
Yeah, chat is full of complaining. Awa, that was huge. Otter moved at the wrong time, shaking my head.
What? I was looking at the battlefield. What?
Casters more blind than T90. It's easier to catch them in RM, okay? DM is more happening all over the field.
I was looking at the battlefield.
Rattans are now there, finding some nice kills against the Kameyuk. Traps are coming in, TwEpY with a lot of map control.
That's good onager shots. That's good onager shots. On the Rattan out there.
There is quite some flattened ones indeed. This time it was at least on screen. Getting closer, guys. Come on, I casted all those Dromon shots on the CA, okay?
It's looking really good for TwEpY.
Rams going after the bombard cannons. Can they reach them? No, Rams can't path. So
they went back. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it was on purpose. But the onager shots are getting the bombard cannons.
Yeah.
That is really nice for TwEpY. Chris is in big trouble here. Look at the map expansion that he has already. He's pressed to the map edge here.
He's pressed to the edge here.
Going up 2-1 over Chris would be really nice for TwEpY, right? I mean, Chris came in here as the favorite.
Well, he still has good civs. He hasn't really played this. Well, I guess he played Byzantines, but he still has some good civs.
Oh. Here it's like 2 second last pick, right? Second last pick versus second last pick. So this is draft possession wise, this is even.
Yep, for sure, for sure.
Matchup wise, I like it for TwEpY, and I think we're seeing that. And he's using the perfect army comp, which isn't that easy to figure out in DM in an instant. Right?
Incas, they're underrated, but as you said, they die to onagers. That's why we don't really see them that often.
Yeah, I think there could have been also an earlier onager play by Chris, which would have given him higher chances here.
Yeah, it would have helped him a little bit. I don't think it would have been enough though. Look at those elephants, they're killing those slingers.
I feel like this could be a matchup where you don't want to go elephants at all as Vietnamese. Like we saw some RMs play them, just champion, Rattan, Archer, Bombard Cannon, and I feel like that army comp could work.
I think that's like the only thing you can try, really.
Like DMs tend to make elephants with Vietnamese, which in most cases is right, but in this case is wrong in my opinion.
Yeah.
Chris now showing some fighting spirit. Super done, right? I don't know. Doesn't show us fighting spirit. He shows us a GG. And TwEpY
GG.
2-1 ahead in the set after a super close game 1 that he almost came back in. And TwEpY now with like rather short 2-game wins. I guess one was very short. The last one was also like decently length. It was like half an hour, right? This one was 30 minutes.
We've seen everything already. Like the long games, the short games, the middle long games.
Well, if your most made unit with Incas is help, it's not about the matchup. I might be here to trash Freakin' Andy to show my love to him. But Freakin' Andy is apparently obviously here to show his love to his brother by trashing him. So I like it.
Making help against Inca, that's interesting.
I didn't even notice that he made that many helps, because it was just an infantry mix reader, but 130 to Japanese post-made unit, it feels very weird.
Yeah.
KD also speaks that language, right? 335 to 230, and this time the elephants were on the side of the player with the worst KD. That's not supposed to happen. But I guess Kamiyuk's quite a decent unit.
Seems like Andy thinks Vietnamese wins over Inca.
I like that thought, because that means it isn't a matchup win, but it's a strategy win.
Yeah. Well, Chris still has Huns and Berbers. Very strong civs.
But both lose to Gujaras, no?
I don't know.
If I'm TwEpY here, I'm just picking Gujaras, and I think I close the set. Or I don't, and I just pick Hindustanis and go Camel all in and think I have Gujaras in the last game. Because I think both Hindustanis and Gujaras could do well against everything here. Yeah, I think I'm picking Hindus now. Actually, I hate myself for saying I'm picking Hindus, because, like, it's Hindus. But against Berbers, they have their only good matchup that is, like, redeeming them as a Civ pick, because you Camel all in and kill Berber.
Maybe Chris picks Burgundy as a go Flemish Revolution.
Andy made a Bulgarian Revolution in a show match we did for the tournament, right?
Yeah, Flemish Revolution. Can turn a game around.
I think it's really bad right now. So
yeah, they nerfed it so hard.
It was the show match. I think that's the reason Andy didn't. Of course, I did the score wrong again. I don't think any freaking brother would do it in the tournament. Yeah, there was the server downtime as well. There was down. Yeah, so we could see the Flemish Revolution. It was cool.
Okay, I'm gonna make my.
What's your prediction? What's your prediction? Yeah, before I look at it. Oh no.
Turks versus Berber. There we go.
Yeah, I'm saying Hindustani versus Berbers. No, I don't think it makes sense to pick Berbers. I think you'd rather pick Huns. Hindustanis versus Huns. Makes more sense from Turks versus Huns.
You said Turks versus Huns, I said Turks versus Berber.
No. Like, that was the solution.
Okay.
I said Hindustanis Huns.
Okay.
And it is Turks Huns.
Is it?
It is. 1 minute 15 on the spectator.
Let's go.
I'm so excited. This is a matchup that could go either way, I think.
Oh man, it's just loading now. I think I'm stuck. I need to close the game. Yeah.
Blacksky, thank you for your Prime sub. Also great timing, because now the whole sub and hype train is stopped, so I actually know the subs. We also got quite some, like $25 more in the prize pool, and a lot of subs earlier. It's been an amazing time, and also it's always an amazing time co-casting with Frost. That's why I, of course, gladly wait for his first game to load up again. And yeah, what do you guys think in chat? Turks, Huns? Who do you favor?
Turks, Huns.
The Manganil War, right? Somebody predicted it earlier, because like when I was in the restroom, I heard you say the Manganil War.
Yeah, someone wrote it earlier. Yeah, I remember that.
Blacksky prefers Huns. Freaking Andy prefers Turks. Sounds good for my it's even.
Seems like Steam gave up on me now for this game. Can you stream for me? Then we can cast your screen
Is it
together.
that bad?
Yeah, it gave up. I think my computer got nervous.
That makes sense. I would also get nervous at this point. I'm streaming on Discord now.
Okay, let's see.
Hopefully it doesn't lag the stream. Like, guys, if you notice lag on stream now, because I'm streaming to 2 platforms, please tell me. And we do have water on the map, which is generally good for Turks, but also Hans have a good navy now with Bromon, so quite close distance as well. So I'm just gonna go, right? Because we're not seeing.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, all good.
TwEpY in the blue with the Turks to the west and FreakinChris as the Huns towards the right. And yeah, the more I think about it, the more I like Hans' position here, just to go for a 10-minute push and include a lot of helps in it.
All in market?
No, I don't think market, because you need a lot of helps. But you want market as Hans? Prediction is up, by the way, if you want to bet some points.
Yeah, you
I like the market to take it away from Turks. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you have to deny it. Yeah.
TwEpY has already laid it down. So, yeah, probably you want market as Hans here just so the Turks don't get it. And then maybe later on rebuy the stuff when the Turks don't notice to make enough avatars.
Yeah.
Against the camels. Camel champ for Turks? Yeah, that sounds very reasonable, Mononas. But where are the champs? No, champ, yeah. It's full double gold comp here for TwEpY. I don't know. I think just mass help siege ram with paladin. Potentially crushes that.
Yeah.
I think I agree with Monunas, and I would have liked to see barracks as well by the Turk.
The champions would have been good here.
Rush-wise, both are trying to rush a bit, but the Paladins are looking more successful at it. Well, 5-4.
He took
the Chris got the market! Oh boy! Yeah. Oh boy! Yeah. Well, I'm saying oh boy, but that means better chance for game 5, I think. So.
Better chance for game 5, for sure, man.
Yeah, I really like how Chris is playing this. Yeah, it's making a lot of halberdiers. What's the build order? 8 barracks, I love it. 5 stables and 7 archery. Also big build order with market, so it's quite all in here.
Such a clean build order, look at that. That looks beautiful.
Yeah, really nice spacing, yeah. It's
it looks beautiful, man.
it's a rectangle. That one stable is making it a circle on top, but...
Yeah.
If Grathrang or Grathrang fans are still here, they'll understand what I'm hitting.
Okay, I'm in the game now. Otter, you can close your Discord.
And I even clicked on stop streaming, not on end call. I'm proud.
End call.
It's super easy to do that instead of the other one. FreakinChris, 122 pop. TwEpY doing a decent job, being at 80 pop against the Hun. Not
what minute are you at?
Bad. I'm paused at 5:41 now, so we can sync up.
Oh, perfect. I'm at 5:38. Perfect. Okay.
Oh, perfect. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And yeah, massive army moving forward. Nobody cares about the water. Nobody cares about anything. They just care about the land. And I think it's right this time, because I think TwEpY needs to defend that. His late game should be decent.
Did you see the fishing ship they started with? I see a fishing ship from Chris behind TwEpY's base.
Chris didn't delete it. He used it to scout, I guess. TwEpY deleted it.
He doesn't need it since he has...
Ah, yeah, he's Hans, of course. Yeah. He doesn't have to delete it.
Yeah, that's very cute, actually.
Yeah, Hans can even use the, like, sometimes pretty useless ships that you start with, because they're not blocking port space. Forward castle for Chris. Yeah, it's looking not too bad for TwEpY, I think. But I like Chris' position way more. TwEpY trying to raid with some camels.
Chris
is getting center control.
TwEpY has only like, I don't know, 30 cavalry archers in queue. That's it.
Yeah, but why is there no rams on the field? Like, This is a matchup where nobody gets onager. Shouldn't we see like way more siege workshops, way more ramps, especially by Chris to push?
I think Chris, but seems like he doesn't need it though.
Yeah, I guess you can also make it happen with trebuchets, but that's kind of risky against the Civ with the best bombard cannons in the game, or... Well, Haufnitz aren't bombard cannons, they're Haufnitz, so best bombard cannons in the game.
Yeah.
Oh, can the ram get to the trap? It can't.
I don't want to say anything, but it looks like game 5 is gonna happen. Game 5.
It's good to have been between wine. Now I want to drink wine. I think I'm gonna like open a wine. The wine bottle's already open, but I'm gonna give myself a wine for game 5. As I think we're approaching game 5, because yeah, we're not. Oh, there's some rams now, but I think the traps. Yeah, maybe the trap push is just a smarter choice than the rams. It's working quite fine, and there's like as TwEpY's going for rams, there's also no bombard cannons to challenge it really.
Yep.
Abidir's not there and the mix is very... I don't think there's too much Turks can do now.
Yeah.
And TwEpY calls it GG, guys.
GG, game 5.
Frost Prediction God and game number 5. Let's go. Well, Frost Prediction God only if TwEpY wins game 5 now, right? So
yeah.
Get ahead of it.
50% chance I'm correct now.
Yeah, what a great set.
Yeah, it's been a really good matches. Like game 1, my god, what a game!
All right, I'm gonna get myself that wine that I talked about now.
Okay.
I'm gonna put the hype song in the background because I always do that for game 5. And I'm gonna make it low though, so you can still play the guessing game with chat if you want.
Okay, I think everyone here should think it's Gujaras against Berber. I think. Or is anyone disagreeing with that? It would be funny if it's Hindustanis against Burgundians.
I'm not disagreeing, but it's kind of ruining the game.
That would surprise everyone. Okay, I can see the Civ Otter. Berbers, Gujaras without water is unwinnable for Berbers. Yeah, I think Gujaras has a huge advantage. Feels like Burgundians have options. Flemish Revolution, let's go. Yeah, I think TwEpY has the better civs. At least now, at this stage, for sure. I can tell you, Huggie, he did not go for Burgundians. He went for Berbers. Then there's the question: Did TwEpY go for Gujaras or not?
Don't tell me he went Hindu now. Aren't Hindu just a worse version of Gujaras for this matchup?
I guess you'll find out.
Oh no. You're really implying he went Hindu. No. Don't go Hindu in the game 5. Why? Okay, no, he went Gujaras, so good. But it worked really well to shock me.
That's good. Wow, what? Do you see this map? Holy
I only saw some eyes. I'm at 0 seconds. What?
Do you see this? This is like Ghost Lake.
This is like Ghost Lake, but one side is water. I love it. It's like really complex, I think.
I guess that's the ice you can't build on. Okay, I'm at 0 seconds.
I'm at 0 seconds too.
Oh,
3,
okay.
2, 1. Game 5. And now the casters suddenly have APM. And we might even see everything this game now. Kappa. Salt Ghost Lake. Salt Ghost Lake City.
You have a hero that does nothing.
Do we have a hero? I don't even see a hero. Ah, because they deleted it.
Actually, it's a king, I guess.
Both deleted it.
No, TwEpY still has it.
But I don't see it on the unit panel. Where is it?
It's behind its town center.
Oh!
Just above.
It's alive. Yeah, but why don't you use it to scout? Maybe it's hiding behind the town center, you didn't see it?
Well, if you delete it straight away, you say pop space.
Yeah, obviously, but he has it alive, so he could scout with it.
Yeah, now when he has it alive, yeah. Can you make docks on the pawns in that ice? I guess you could, right?
Yeah, I think.
Okay. I have the answer. That's what TwEpY doing it then.
Chris is doing it.
Oh yeah, he is.
Yeah, that's good for Berbers, right?
What can you do? Can you do docks there? Huh? Okay.
I think you can do, yeah, that's the same icing around the top. I think you can both do docks in the back and in the middle.
Wow.
Because they're making it at different waters.
Very interesting.
Both are starting a lot of camels. Did somebody move to the market yet? There's a market for Chris, but he didn't use it. And I think it's another case where Chris wants to take the market away from Gujaras. Elephant archers with a middle with water where you can demo in a matchup where you just win with better camels. I hate it.
I think you should just go all in navy here, since it's just like one big navy battle. It's gonna be one big navy battle in the middle.
I don't think they can traverse the bigger ice though.
Can't they? No, yes, they can. Can't they? I see the demo going through.
Oh yeah, they can. But they're not going to the left, so I think Chris might not
realizes it.
Yeah. But like, I don't know, the Gujaras definitely don't want to fight on the water. Like, they want to make a big land push here, so...
Yeah.
They want to push around the water, I think. Because Berbers have the way better navy. And I think this could have even been a map I with Gujaras, because it's too much water.
Yeah.
TwEpY does get a frontal dock up, but I also think TwEpY hasn't realized that you can make docks there in the back, like where Chris made them.
I feel like those elephants are huge waste here.
Yeah, I hate the elephants a lot. They're just they're just feeding into demos, Berber faster demos. And elephants aren't even doing that well against... I guess they're doing well against, like, Berber camels.
Yeah.
But the Gujara camels are also doing well against Berber camels and they're cheaper.
Uh-oh, demos coming. Oh, no.
Oh! Didn't hit the elephants, just killing camels. I want to say we don't have to call it WWF, but camels actually are also animals, right?
They are. Uh-oh, the chakram. Oi. Well, I guess...
the chakram are gone. But I also don't know why we're making chakram. I think the only unit that TwEpY needs in this matchup is camels. And maybe some riders if there's camel archers.
I feel like TwEpY messed up because he invested so much in his elephants and now he has no navy.
He's no navy, he's no gold for either camels nor navy.
Also, Chris doesn't really have that much. He has only 5 dogs.
Yeah, he's also making camel archers, which I don't really like if it's about the water battle. I guess he makes them against the elephant archers, which is another reason not to make elephant archers in this war. But like the problem with cavalry units, or like units that cost... problem with cavalry units is they cost normally wood and gold. And therefore, when it's about navy, it's like super easy to make too many of them and not be able to afford ships.
Did Chris take the market? Did you see that?
I don't think he ever did. Ah, he did. Yeah.
Okay.
TwEpY sold 2k wood now, but the good price were taken by Chris, which is a really nice move to take that away, especially the wood price, right? Kujaras normally always want to say wood. I guess I'm not sure on this navy generation, but I think TwEpY has realized now that he actually doesn't want to fight water. He is trying to push on land now, which I like. Don't think his army is strong enough though.
Yeah, that won't work really. Shouldn't work.
TwEpY's going for everything except camels. I'm so confused. Yes, same. Yeah, now all these camels have died with like the camel archers behind, and if it's just elephant archers with camel archers, elephant archers, sure, they have a lot of HP, but it should be resource effective for the camel archers. Camel archers are even eating elephant archers, according to Andy. Well, but the traps are in front, so they're not really hitting them.
They're tanking the shots.
Now let's see if we get eaten. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they're getting so eaten, man. Ay.
Yeah, TwEpY needs to focus on water, since he can't really fight on land against that.
He can fight on land if you would just make camels. Kujara camels.
It's making hussars now, so it won't happen.
It should make riders now. I guess it's mainly elephant archers, so you can make Shivamsha riders. I think this matchup is a combination of only stable units by Gujaras.
It's looking really good for Chris.
Was it decent with camel archers? Yeah, but like my thought was never make a range with Gujaras. You just go camel v camel, then you go riders against the camel archers, and then you go, if there's pikemen coming, you make Chakram. You don't need a range. That was my thinking about like Gujaras.
Yep.
Riders die too. Not really. If you get a surround, have some camels in the mix that do bonus damage still a little bit.
Yeah, I wonder what TwEpY is planning here, because this looks very bad for him.
Yeah, the elephant archers are just, oh my god. I think elephant archers is such a huge mistake. Yeah, water control. I mean, the fact that like the Berbers are winning water isn't surprising. Berbers have way better water. There's no heavy demo for Gujaras. Bracer galleons for both, sure, but the faster ships are really nice for Berbers. Berbers also have fairly cannon galleon. I was thinking siege elephants, which I guess works to tank some arrow fire, but he would need armies, while still making Ele archers, which are expensive and shit. Oh, TwEpY, man, you had such a great position in the set.
It's so expensive, and it has no farmers. Okay, I guess he has 9 farmers, but yeah.
Well, you know how we say no in German? 9.
9. That's a very bad joke.
Yeah, but like there was a 9 and you said no farmers and 9 farmers.
It's so bad joke.
My channel announcement says for Carnage and bad puns. Okay, you have to live up to it.
That's good.
Controllers have better water, expect C? Better water? I guess they have shipwright with no shipwright, but they don't have heavy demo, no? They have heavy demo?
Yeah.
Okay, what? Gujaras are...
Yeah, that's why
I don't sleeping on Gujaras.
Yeah, I don't
understand why
he doesn't go for the middle. Like, well, now it's gonna be tough.
He is now. He's out of food, so he can make chips now.
Yeah.
Here's gold though. 75 on gold.
He had 91 earlier.
Maybe it's not over. If they have good water and TwEpY can win the water, he can kill a lot from water. There's a giant gold pile under the water from Chris. Which is really giant. It's 11k gold. It does 1k gold each, hyper-random things.
Maybe it's gonna end up with TwEpY has a navy and no land.
I'm just so used to Berbers being good on water. They're never really, like, I guess, Lord Gujar? They always have been good on water?
Yeah, it's a really good ship.
Gujar's only wins Elite Cannon. Well, that's kind of not too great on this map, though. Because Elite Cannon also makes a big difference on how quick you can take out docks. Against Berber demos, in a hybrid map, yeah, I still like Berber water more, I think. If they don't get Elite Cannon. But I guess they get shipwright and whoever's don't.
Shipwright is huge.
Flash battle, Burvers should win here too. Oh yes.
Yeah.
But TwEpY is somewhat stabilizing. I mean, I don't know why the camel archers all went back. I guess because of the onagers.
Yeah, I think he retreated because of the onager.
Chris has no food eco now. And TwEpY has 30. I think we might see another very even and very good game.
But might be a long one.
I didn't hope for anything else. I mean, we had a great game. We had a great long game that was really enjoyable as a long game as well. Like sometimes there can be a slog, but it was a very entertaining long game in my opinion. Then we had some quick ones, and now we have an epic game 5. I mean.
Oh, TwEpY's traps on the right side. Aye. He just realized he went forward.
We'll maybe save one.
Yeah, one will survive.
Evans wants to see fish traps. TwEpY is thinking about it. He has a dog on his little back leg. Chris doesn't. Relic count 1 to 1. Still some relics to grab. Ghost Lake shoutout. Cameron missing the old letter where people were playing a lot of Ghost Lake.
Yeah, good old Ghost Lake.
Ghost Lake was such a dumb map, so bad.
No, it was beautiful, man. You had to go around it.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so funny.
But it always ended up being 1.5 hour game that ends on who controls the side race. Yeah, I guess it was decent.
I mean, the team games were interesting on Ghost Lake. Like, you want to fight it on the side.
It was really good for team games, that's true. You can fight on the sides and raid through the middle. Yeah, it was a really nice map for team games.
Yeah.
Well, it still is a really nice map for team games. You know we can play all those maps on ranked, right? We should really start doing it. We have a map pull out meta out of everything now.
I think it's very interesting that no one takes the middle that serious. Like, if one of them just controls it, you can like destroy a lot of infrastructure. You can reach a
little bit of fighting on it, some demos, some ships. But I guess it's due to the main battle that like kind of TwEpY started when he thought he had lost water on the right side, so they both put a lot of pop there.
Yeah.
Wasn't it on Goldsec that Frost and TwEpY did that epic game against the Freakin brothers?
Ah, yeah. That was a little bit too long, maybe.
You would have to refresh my memory, but maybe we should focus on this Ghost Lake-like game and maybe do it later. Hey, Ganji. Yeah, fantastic set here. Now it's Elephant Archers versus Camel Archers again, though, so TwEpY doesn't want to take that fight. I guess the Siege Elephant is epic.
One elephant, yeah. Like, where's the army? I feel like no one has an... TwEpY has 50 army, but where? 60 army. Doesn't feel like he has an army.
Yeah, Elephant Archers in the middle. He has a lot of ships now. He has a navy. I mean, it's not a lot of ships, it's 7 ships. But compared to how much navy they've been making so far, that's a lot.
This is huge, man.
And he's raiding again.
Yeah.
A2 flying in. There isn't too much wood on this, right? It's only like little wood patches all around. So if we go to a wood game, it shouldn't take as long as game 1.
Yeah, game 1 had more wood than this, for sure.
Ganji, who wins more, Vietnamese or Inca? Yeah, I would like to hear Ganji's opinion as well.
On a land map.
Hey, what's open land map? Yeah, we had an open land map.
Come on, be Team Sweden, Ganji. No pressure. You know what to pick.
Can you Eagle Onager? Oh, you can saw Slingers. But Eleoratan, Bombard Cannon Onager? Bit of a stalemate here now with the camel archers versus the elephant archers, because both are afraid of onagers, I suppose.
Yeah, I feel like
now,
both are trying to figure out what to do here. Like, how should I approach this?
Yeah, little navy fight, bit of raiding. Camel archers, they're afraid of onagers. So I remember like when we played Berber Wars, and I feel like I played a ton of Berber Wars on Ghost Lake for whatever reason. Because people kept picking it against me, and I remember Harry Boy Sam winning a game 5 in a tournament against me in a Berber War on Ghost Lake. Because I tried to go onager, and he went bombard cannon, and the bombard cannon did way better against the ele archers than the camel archers than my onagers did.
It's a good unit. It can snipe like these bad onagers quite easily.
Yeah, it heals back up, right, with my gravy camels, and like the bombard cannons actually kill some where the onagers don't. That's what I noticed, like in that losing that game 5 against Harry there. Why I thought bombard cannons would be better. That's why I'm a bit surprised Chris is that afraid of the onagers of TwEpY. What's the answer? Well, we don't know. I mean, the answer is that happened in game 4 and the Incas won. But Andy said he would prefer Vietnamese. And I said Vietnamese also would have a combo that TwEpY didn't make. No, it happened in game 3, right? TwEpY won with it. It was game 3, TwEpY won with the Incas.
Yeah. I think something's about to happen on the left side.
What?
It's gonna take some time. It's gonna take some time on the left side. No, middle left. You see that?
Yeah, but like TwEpY is gathering army really on the left.
Yeah, but are they gonna go across the ice? Dude, that feels so dangerous. What's happening? Well, why is he sending the units down there? Now they're going back.
Exactly.
Okay.
Was that a misclick? It was probably gather point misclick.
Like only just everything's down there.
Yeah. Yeah, but there's camels, Shrivamsha riders, and an onager.
Must have been a misclick.
Why Chris is pushing on the right and killing all the siege workshops and killing castles and be like, but it's also interesting that TwEpY is making Shrivamsha riders.
Yeah, let's see how they do.
I like that. I think they're really good at sniping the siege and should survive the camel archers.
That's such an annoying unit to play against.
I love to play. I when they were used to be better, right? And when they were really good, like I like that team game tournament, that 2v2 tournament, Assassin's Cup.
Yeah.
I got to play Gujaras a few times, or at least I trained them a lot to use them. And I think we picked them really high, and I enjoyed it so much playing Shrivamsha riders against like SO helpsifs and just running around the helps, getting into the siege balls and killing all the siege balls with Shrivamshas. It was beautiful.
Yeah, it was so hard to protect siege. I remember that. Seems like it's getting some good value here.
Still hard to protect siege against them. They are okay enough for that. They might not really do that great anymore against the camel archers, but they're doing good enough to take out the siege. Transport over an onager and cut. Yeah, maybe that's the plan. That sounds like something you would do, Kanji, yeah.
Sneak a little siege workshop in a corner and just cut all wood.
And like with the addition of the rider sniping the siege, Kanji is actually TwEpY is actually pushing back now. I even transferred Kanji into the game. I don't know, it's also stone there on the left.
I like how both players doesn't collect their last gold. Well, actually now TwEpY goes to the left side.
One tile there, and that gold. Yeah, and Trix is also placing a mining camp. Another second mining camp on the board. The elephant archers are still bad. But I guess they're like the archer line behind. But they're just losing if there's no line. Badassin! Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Trevish is now going in, being sniped a bit by Chris. Still a long fight here, but overall, I think Chris' army comp seems superior. Adding bombard cannons in now as well, which should do a lot of damage to the elephant archers.
Yeah. It doesn't seem like TwEpY can stop this really, because he doesn't have gold.
Yeah, he is on the left side gold now at least. Maybe castle there even and on the stone. Maybe that gives him some time to stabilize again, but it's looking like a really strong push there into the farms as well. FreakinChris still not really that many farmers, but he's mainly playing wood gold units.
Yep.
I'm curious how it got to this point. I don't think Berbers have anything with Gutierrez camels in the opening. I think so too, but TwEpY made early elephant archers.
It's like Chris is gonna win this.
I think Chris is gonna win it.
Yeah.
It's 200 pop for both still, but camel archers are just too good and the elephant archers are just too bad against Berbers. Also, woohoo! Huge demo shots!
and now there's no
not the water, but at least it's giving demo shots. Not that they matter with how less pop there is on water, but they still look good.
We're out of navy again. Damn it.
Hussa going front, but Chris can even afford camel meat shield there. And it's also the space. Like, this fight is so good for Chris, right? The camels are fighting the Hussa, the camel archers are fighting the elephants. It's like perfectly lined up, and yeah, it is the GG fight. Such a great set by TwEpY. Chris just played the game 5 a lot better, but the game 1 was so close, though. Really, like, I don't know, amazing set, and really, really well played by both.
Very interesting approach to this game 5, like neglecting the water completely and going on land. That's funny.
Yeah, but like, it's okay for Chris, right? As long as as long as his opponent makes elephant archers that he can take out with his camel archers.
Yeah, the way the game got played, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the big misplay is not making more camels at the start, right?